The gerrymandered district map in Texas is one step closer to final approval. These are your daily tax. Yesterday, the Texas Senate approved the new map which was put forward by the House. It will now go to Governor Greg Abbott to be signed into law. From this change, it is projected that the Republicans will gain up to 5 seats in districts in the House of Representatives. The why is no secret. The midterms have been historically bad for the Republicans of late. And with the slim majority that they have in the House, a few seats can mean the difference in power either way. To match them, the California legislature called forth a special election that will take place this November. There, voters in California will decide whether or not to approve or deny a new congressional map for that state. If done, California would project to gain 5 additional Democratic seats to offset those gained in Texas by the Republicans. The difference here is that California needs voter approval in order to redistrict, unlike Texas, who does so as part of their legislative body. In California, a third-party, nonpartisan commission usually redraws the map as it is, and it is done so in hopes to avoid the very same scenario which we see playing out in Texas. President Trump has pushed other red states to also seek redistricting: Missouri, Ohio, and Indiana. Now, unlike red states, most Democratic-run states have commissions like California that redistrict independently of partisanship. Other blue states, like New York, have to do the same as California with voter approval. And most of the time, boundaries can only be drawn once a decade along with the census. Even if they wanted to, states like New York couldn't even redraw their maps until 2028. Of course, the important thing to remember is that while districts may change shape, the voters can also change their minds. Again, if the changes go through, Dems and Republicans alike are only projected to gain 5 seats apiece within California and Texas respectively. But people still have to vote, and that means that minds can be changed independent of whatever district they live in. So regardless of partisanship making a farce of our electoral systems, it means that what holds true at the core of all things is your vote. Your vote and that of your community. Which also begets a very simple truth. If you want to see change within your community, boots on the ground is probably the way to go for this upcoming election season. Regardless of your politics, the beauty of this democracy is the fact that you can go door to door and talk about what you believe and why other people might vote along with you. And that means that while projections are statistically bound to be somewhat accurate, there is wiggle room. And within that wiggle room, especially with the races as tight as they are these days, it means that that is the greatest amount of change possible. Every little thing matters, especially with days as they are. We'll keep you posted as we approach the 2026 midterms, here on Daily Tax.